What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome back to Speak Aura. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It was certainly meant to find you. This is going to be a weekend romantic reading for those that have the placements of Sagittarius anywhere in their chart here, okay? I've already pre-shuffled as well as premeditated and pre-cleansed the overall energies off camera, making it as sacred of a space as possible, okay? Thank you again for allowing me to just tap into the energies to see what romantic or love, if you will, is coming towards you guys this weekend or whenever you happen to click on this video, okay? If nothing resonates, that's fine. The only thing I ask is that you take the messages that do resonate to you, and yeah, check out my channel for your other placements. Okay, let's see, what do we have coming towards Sagittarius this weekend, Spirit? All right, we have the Empress in reverse. All right, okay, we'll do that. The Lovers, that's how I saw it at least come out. All right, so Justice. All right, let's have some more Lovers. Heavy energy here. Okay. All right, we got the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. Wow, okay, we have two that came out here, so let's do this. Okay. Okay, so we have the Empress in the reverse with the Hermit card in the upright and the Three of Swords in the upright. Okay, we also have the Lovers in the upright with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Justice card in the reverse and the Emperor in the upright here. So basically, I feel like you know, Sagittarius, you're coming out of an energy of feeling lesser than or lower about your self-esteem wise with the Empress in the reverse here, okay, due to some type of like emotional turmoil or, you know, disappointment, letdown, okay, a level of heartbreak that really forced you to go into some type of hermit mode or just isolation to get yourself healed and whole again, or just a like evaluation of who you are and what you want, right? Something like that is what I'm getting. All right, with the Empress in the reverse, okay, maybe this romantic connection in the past really just caused you to be at question a lot as well. Like I'm seeing a lot about like confusion or maybe just being at strife with yourself internally. And I'm also saying that because we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Lovers, okay? So with the Nine of Pentacles being in the reverse, I feel like this is your energy, okay, Sag, but it's your energy being empowered but also a bit guarded here. So maybe having a bit too much time alone or too much time, you know, trying to reinvigorate and rebalance, you know, yourself, like find that insight of who you truly believe yourself to be again, right? With the Lovers here, I see you not necessarily pouring so much so into romantic connections at this time, but more so into like yourself. All right, now with again it being in the reverse, it's reading like, you know, you could be heavily focusing on work at this time, just pouring yourself into work, right? Some level of like almost unhealthily focus of like resources or needing to financially control or get like find like some type of like, okay, I find control and this outlet of this thing because, you know, when I am alone or I am forced to reflect on these moments here, it brings me a level of great like esteem, like feeling like I'm very low at my esteem, or I'm very reliving something about like this emotional strife here with the Three of Swords, okay? Like there's almost no way out, okay, or I'm really losing myself in who that person was. All right, Sag. Now in your near future though, with the Justice card in the reverse and the Emperor, to clarify, it's like reading to me that again, somebody's having issues coming into control or balance with their personal wants and desires. Okay, they think that they are in control, but this outcome is not allowed. Like, what you're doing currently, but like, it's almost like saying, I am in control, I am in control, I am in control. You're not in control. It's like you're convincing yourself of something, and I'm almost concerned because it's reading to me as like it's at a cost to yourself, like a personal level of deterioration, with an internal understanding, like you're brushing some level of like an emotional resolve under the rug, or something that you basically need to deal with, Sag, under the rug. So I'm gonna use another deck to clarify. Tell me more. What is Sagittarius trying so hard to be in control of, and what are they avoiding emotionally? Wow. Okay. We have focus. Okay, so this card really speaks to me about like having some level of like emotional discipline, sexual discipline. Okay, so that could be why you're pouring yourself so heavily into work, whether you be a man or a woman here. It's something about you know, like the, oh my goodness, I hope the camera is not shaking. Fuck, sorry guys. My bad. But yeah, it's something about like feeling like you need to have some level of discipline. Like you may just be like, you know what, I'm gonna be celibate because I know when I give in to my emotions, or when I, you know, get distracted romantically. Okay, we do have flinting here. It does not always work well in the long run. We also have that's a bad mamma jamma here. So something about like your esteem was definitely heavily challenged or questioned at this time, and you're in a place of trying to get this energy back here. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers, I see you definitely trying to get back into your power. That's all what this past energy is reading about. It's like you're willing to pour back into yourself here, get to know yourself again. But I don't want you, Sag, to do it at the expense of like depriving yourself from like basic humanistic like needs here. And I feel like this is also energy of someone that may have even been used to just receiving a level of worth through having a lot of sexual flings or encounters, or maybe, you know, like going out to bars, or just like having hookups that way, you know, like finding your sexuality or being comfortable with your femininity or masculinity even in that way, feeling like that's what defines you in those regards, of how much, you know, you get past that based on your looks or your sexual availability or appearance or whatever, right? Or your sensuality. And I think that also is what could be hindering you to be like, you know what, I'm trying to focus, well, not necessarily hindering you, but like drawing your focus to not so much this sexual tension energy of like, you know, okay, that being an outlet or release, if you will, right? Feeling like you are in your power best, but not necessarily with the Justice card here. It's some level of imbalance that's coming to you, whether it be that it's impacting your finances here, or feeling like, you know, you trying to too heavily focus on something, like with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, you're not necessarily getting what it is you want. Like, it's also picking up to me like, you know what, I'm just gonna start 3 more businesses or something like that, so that I'll never have time to be around P or V or get punani, or, you know, this type of slang energy, or schlong, however you want to say it, and keep it PG, right? Yeah, Sag, and I really commend the level of self-discipline here, but you just need to be mindful that everything is okay in moderation here, and with safety, right? Safe sex is the best sex, I always like to say, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and clarify, like, if that's what you're needing to release yourself, like, do it in moderation and don't use people, right? Just be clear to yourself and your needs, and be balanced. You know, it's like you go from a level of like only wanting to balance here from within, but then the fling-ting and like energy where you believe you're most in control with the Emperor, right? And like you're not, like it's hindering you because you feel like to a certain degree you can't do without it. So let's see, what do we have with the Romance? Wow, okay, wedding. Let's get some more. This situation involves marriage. All right. I need some clarification on that. But yeah, that could be here because, yeah, this change that you're trying to make could speak to you understanding that, you know, or realizing rather that, you know, having this level of inner self-discipline, inner control to not really partake that much in like hookup culture or whatever, will allow you to be able to attract partners that are of marriage or wedding like material or whatever that you want for the longer term, where you can really be in that level of like financial control or pour into as equally as the Lovers card, right? We also have let go of control issues. Isn't that crazy? Okay, sorry guys, that was the timer. Yeah, we have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. And I feel like, you know, I don't want to say that's what you're trying to do, but you're trying to be in control by not focusing on it. And I respect that. I commend that. And I also feel like this is more of a masculine energy as well, Sag. Just like, you know what, I'm not gonna be on Pornhub as much or something like that, okay? Or go out to the club as much, you know, like I'm trying to be in control by not focusing on it. And I don't think that's the most realistic, but I think it's best to try to, again, like act in moderation and let go of the concept of like, you know, you're human, like you can only control what you can control. And I don't think you can really control those level of urges and needs because we're all human, right? You know what I mean? Not saying you should just cheat on anybody or be unsafe, right, in your mannerisms of how you go, right? But do it with moderation and like responsibility. So yeah. Yeah, I will leave you all with that, Sagittarius. I hope that there was a message in here that resonated with you. If it did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel if you like this kind of content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend, Sag.